Hey, Broodood's back here with another beer. Sort of. Well, today we have Budweiser and Clamato with salt and lime, the perfect combination. All right, this is brewed by Anheuser-Busch. It's 25 fluid ounces. This is, I guess, a beer mashup. You know, you're mixing a Budweiser American style lager with a tomato and clam juice. I believe they add a little bit of salt and lime. It's really cold. I've put it in the freezer for a bit. It's 5% alcohol by volume. Now this thing has mixed reviews. I did look it up, and it just has mixed reviews. It's either you like it because you like the tomato juice, or you just hate it because you just hate tomatoes. It gets to a point where it's not even just about the beer. It's about, do you like tomatoes or not? I like cheladas. Okay, there's a lot of renditions of this. Anheuser-Busch has another one too, where they use Bud Light with Clamato. I currently just have the Budweiser with Clamato. I've had the Bud Light. I've had the Micheladas. I've made my own with any beer. So I've had them all. So let's go ahead and just drink this, and you can share it, and I can share it with you. Now, you notice that I had it upside down. It does say don't shake, but just like any juice or vegetable juice, as you let it sit in the refrigerator, what happens is everything just kind of goes to the bottom. So you don't want to pop this beer open and then have clarified liquid come out. Well, it's not going to be clarified, it's going to be a little red, but you want to be able to mix all the sediment, all the tomato juice with the beer. Don't shake it because it'll explode. Let's go ahead and have trouble opening these, because I always do. That's just, I don't know, I just cannot open a beer that has that type of top. It's just what it is. All right. Smells like there's like a back note of beer, but it's just like tomato forward. I'm not sure if you ever had Clamato. It's really just spices tomato with a little bit of clam juice. It's amazing. I love it. It smells like a little bit of beer with Clamato. Spices, tomato, maybe some other green veggies, maybe celery, some beer for sure. It doesn't smell spicy. I don't smell the lemon. I mean, I guess there's maybe a little citrusy in there. Let's pour it. How great it looks. Looks like V8 juice. You buy it at the store. It comes in this V8 juice, and it's mixed with other fruits. The head is like a reddish tan. It's dissipating really fast, probably because of all the salt. It's pretty opaque. You cannot see through it. I mean, you got a little light. It's a slight translucency in there. Looks thick, probably from the tomato juice. It smells the same from the can. Vegetables, tomato for sure. I don't smell clam, so it doesn't smell like any type of seafood. And beer. When I usually drink mine, I pour it over ice, but I didn't today, just to let's get it in its pure form. That way we can taste it the way it is presented. I usually add some little bit of lime, extra lime, and throw the lime in there so that the oils of the lime kind of just penetrate the beer and give it that little extra character in there. I don't taste beer. I get more of a scent of like beer, but immediately as it hits your tongue, I taste the saltiness, some tomato. I don't taste extra veggies or vegetables. I don't taste clam. I just take tomato juice that's been salted. A slight hint of lime in there. Just a tad bit of carbonation just to kind of coat the tongue. Sweetness for sure. I don't smell any hops. I don't taste any hops. I don't taste any malt. I don't taste the style of the American lager. It's a fizzy tomato drink that at the end, like just right now, I'm able even to feel just a little bit of that hint of beer and the scent. I like these beers. I like them a lot. Like I said, I make them myself. I make them as I want to. There's a lot of places, bars, they make them a different way. But this is like a beer Bloody Mary. That's kind of just exactly what it is. Instead of using some kind of hard liquor or a distilled liquor or vodka, whatever you want to use beer. You can add lime to it. You can add a little bit of salt to it if you want. It's already salty. It's already sweet because, tomato naturally has that little sweet. Well, it's pretty watery, but you can, like ketchup, think of ketchup. It's sweeter because it adds sugar, right? So it has a little bit of sweetness in there. Salt, just a bit of lime. Other than that, I enjoy it. Do I want to drink it all the time? No. It's not something to drink all the time. This is to drink like in a hot day or when you're eating seafood or fish or just feel like having some beer and some extra vitamins in your body. I like it. I've had the other ones that don't use Clamato. Not a big fan of. I like Clamato. I make all my cheladas with Clamato. Maybe near future video I'll make one that I'm making my own chelada and I'll start using the beers that I use and the format that I use. But for the style of a vegetable beer mashup, I actually give this one a high score. If we're scoring them 1 out of 10, I'll give this one like a 9.5. Just because I do like vegetable cheladas. I love them. And just out of the can, this is something that I can probably pour and sell it at a restaurant and say, hey, I made this in the back. And they'll be like, oh, this is really good. If you don't like tomato, you're probably not going to like it. If you like tomato, you're probably going to like it or not. I mean, you just have to try it. I recommend you trying it. Try it once. Decide. It's available all year long. I bought it at the local 7-Eleven. I think they're 2 for $5 or something like that. They usually have a lot of sales, so you can mix and match. Go find it, get it, drink it. Drink it really cold though, that's for sure. Really, really cold. Even put some ice if you want. Kind of breaks down the thickness of the thing, because it's definitely a full body, like super full mouthfeel. Get it. With that said, the Brew Dude is out.